have high hopes for this journey.
Oh, Tumini and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you.
Oh, hey, Coach Yansa. Just so you...
That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol? Yeah. The collective of
Oh,
I'm good. But more pertinently...
yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right?
Thank you both. That'll free me up to...
Sure thing.
Bring it!
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away! Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even... You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped... Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a... Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still... What is it? Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up? Whoa! Yeah, these look identical. So, if one of them's yours, does that mean... Knew it! But anyway, the simplest if that's true. Yeah. Should we keep following this trail?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the
Oh, hey, Eon-san. What's up? Didn't think we'd see. We were actually...
I came here to let you know...
Wait, can't...
The Abyss Order...
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order. But this is the first time I've known them to take organized... It's like they're...
Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So...
No clue. All we know... Our defenses are... Oh! Want to come with me? Great!
Phlogiston engraving is quite the deep field of study.
Oh? Ah, great timing, Eon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our... The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Oh?
Yep.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her...
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh.
Well, yeah, that may be. But
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you.
Many...
look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
How are things looking?
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the...
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsl.
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of—
Hey, she's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some...
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my—
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie. Anyway.
time. Everybody stand back!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Ow! Let's light it up! Get to work! Lolline, East Papa, get him! Fulfill! Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
There is no escape! Bring it!
Phew. Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcement.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base?
Hey, was there a battle here just now?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's well, morale's high and everyone's here.
Get to work! Everybody stand back!
Now you shall perish! Letting brave names echo! Bring it!
Show no mercy! Let my name echo in song! Forward! Crush them!
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it!
Bring it!
If this order's resistance is faltering, now's our chance!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion!
Teamwork is dreamwork! You two! Time to end them!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let's light it up! Let the world come alive!
Shine down! Bring it!
Showing you praise! Warriors, attack! After them!
Bring it!
Let's light it up! Get to work!
Torn to abuse the boss here!
Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind!
Resist the abyss will pay the price!
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh! Fulfill our pact!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
I'm going in! Let my name echo in song!
Inazuma shines eternal!
mercy! Strike a pose!
There is no escape! Let the magic face spoil!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Illusion shattered!
You two! Time to end them! Fulfill our path!
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work,
To be honest, well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra one.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense, but this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment.
Huh?
I'm not convinced. Don't forget.
So you're saying there's more?
I'm saying we don't.
Paimon had a hunch, you might say, but you're right.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will.
Bring it!
And we're back where we started. Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Ugh! We've scoured the entire area. Are we supposed to...
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's...
Oh, who are you?
Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do...
Yeah, where are they? Paimon?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking.
We're not. We're completely serious.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl?
Ugh.
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her! Quick, let's see if she's okay! What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. them. Well, it's about time. And you're like, great.
Savior?
Huh? Strike a pose.
Letting brave names echo! Shine down, torn to oblivion! Let's light it up!
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so it just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from... So, what was the deal with those monsters?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's big, but more importantly, did the monsters hurt?
It's nothing serious.
Good idea. We'll take you.
Phew, thank you so much. Despite... I'm gonna stay here until...
Yeah.
A small village. Maybe all these
Huh.
Oh, sorry. There was once a sage who passed through my village. The sage said that the day of disaster is almost upon us. So my I've heard people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression. So when I saw...
Oh. Well, What?
Everything except...
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, of course.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then... Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky.
Huh? But...
Sorry. Looks...
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from...
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched. See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty... What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clear...
Oh... The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my... And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
All right then. Well, take care. being on your own. What a mysterious girl. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the...
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Oh, you're back!
Nothing substantial.
So I take it that the wars... That's okay. The Abyss Order In a word? Huh. I was wondering, they've been working up...
Oh, but you're a...
Great.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You do?
Thank you for standing guard.
It's all good. Nothing that would indicate there were even moments out of an abundance, but they didn't say.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, besides.
Huh.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll show up soon.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about it?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero. How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face?
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial
I'm sorry, great hero.
Let Paimon guess. An autograph, right? What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the Gulf was.
Oh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we...
Okay.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy...
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find it?
Nothing much. Paimon, what?
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to... I'll have... What I meant...
Yeah, that's right. Oh.
Hard to... It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere.
Oh, no wonder.
Ian-san?
If that's the Council in war.
Sure, but the fine... Oh? Sure, what is it? You mean... It could also...
All right, we get it.
Hey, I was just... Anyway...
What?
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened?
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact. But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she told you about her background is sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Bring it!
Here we are. Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yan-san was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get... Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh, wait.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know? Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Whew. I am so full.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deardith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave.
You weren't in there that...
When I was young, I used to lie in the room, and often, my mind... But my grandma would tell me, think of all the people in our village who spend their entire life, and so... If it's our destiny to live beneath...
Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out, and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not gonna stop. Maybe then, I'll find... Who knows?
Yeah. One day...
I need to find... That's the most worthwhile thing I can think of.
You know what? It's...
sorry. Hold on. Shh. It's them.
Where? Oh...
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let the world come alive. Hear the echoes of the valley. Illusion shattered. All right. Shine down.
Shower me with praise.
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil. Let's light it up. There is no escape. Going in.
Time to shine.
Now you shall perish. All right. Let's light it up. Letting brave names echo! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Let the world collide!
There is no escape!
Huh? Wow, that was fast! You doing all... Deirdre? Hey, it's okay!
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You...
I was just...
Alright?
Anyway, there are no more monsters.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. Alright. Deirdre will be... Huh? Deirdre?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red wild beast that's endless, and the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? Huh.
What? Don't be so... I have...
Self-control? What does that have to do with it? You go ahead.
Oh.
Well, Deirdre, there should...
Yeah, I can... 3 days will definitely...
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean...
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this?
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see them all. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all.
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters and... Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they... Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super...
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this.
So... Oh... Paimon's getting a little worried about We gotta go! Bye for now!
See ya, and please take care.
The front line.
Huh? But... how?
No, relax.
Oh, feels like you could have phrased...
No. So at first, but just now, I got the full story from one person. They wielded an unknown I'm only and assuming...
yeah, honestly, with the Abyss... Dane's... It's been a while, Dick. You caused quite...
It is my honor. Thank you for breaking...
Please don't mind.
It's quite all right. Uwezo Janssen anyway.
Sure thing. Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to... Ugh. We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we... What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order. Wow, okay. A rare, candid response from Dane. Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber. Oh, and there's more! She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then... this other time, she also said she was at... Yeah, that's right. Wait, wasn't his sister called the princess, though? Where did this savior thing come from? Oh, sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her. Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still... Sure. Is that... Dane and Neon-san discuss... Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's head after their front lines dissolved. The bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also the location?
Cinder City. And with any luck, maybe we'll...
Yep, our... I've already explained...
You're gonna go...
It's all right.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense?
I admire his courage, and I believe he... And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very...
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called it... Is this... It's been so... And if you get to meet your...
to oblivion! Illusion let's light it up! Let the mountain's veins boil! Bring it!
From the ash to the flame!
Shine down!
Time to shine!
Letting brave names echo! I'm going in! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's backing down!
Let's light it up! Why do they never... All right. Everybody stand back!
Great.
Shine down!
Peace be with you. The light shine.
All right.
My
Let the
holy
mountain's veins
proclamation.
boil! Torn to oblivion!
Power.
There is no escape!
Door is
We go.
opened unto you.
Adventure time!
Show and you say!
Bring it! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Letting brave names echo!
Strike a pose!
Shine down! Bring it!
Going in!
Let the mountain's veins boil! Now you shall perish!
Let the world collide! How dare you!
Respect to the process. The abyss is all present. To flee is futile. To resist it, vain.
Torn to oblivion!
Stop that! Strike.
Grant me new life.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let my name echo in song!
The end. The world will burn. Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you...
So, where's the Traveler's sister then? Or...
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly meaningless, even as we speak? Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has... And I do not merely mean this battle. No. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled. Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line and then used the loom of fate.
What? She used the... Wait. Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Night Wind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no. This...
Correct. And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Khaenri'ah restored to life.
Right. You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed any...
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague.
Oh.
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom, or... It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality.
Bring it! Shine down! Let's light it up!
Shower me with praise!
Now you shall perish!
Come, everybody stand back!
Letting brave names echo!
Let the world collide! Strike a pop!
My body is feeling it. But I will not bring shame to the name of the Abyss!
All right.
I'm going in!
Bring it!
You still don't understand. You battled in vain!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
The Abyss Order's mission
Torn to oblivion! Illusion!
That should be all of them, right? Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look...
Years on, and you still refuse to address me as Master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade. Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse. Finally had enough. Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power yet we still despaired at her choice. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, and besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are... Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions. Truly. I honestly can't remember. Look at me. But even if without my history, I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So... You seem to remember. Is that so? What a pity. I'm afraid the homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given the loom of... And so, we relied on every... Indeed, we are people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future. Will weave our homeland anew, and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking! What a shame. Precisely. For you possess a ring. Of course, we had to... Perhaps...
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Wait, but that's great. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for... I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can get? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching. Huh?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for— The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot.
I think I got the gist of what happened.
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything.
What your sister accomplished? It all but what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of it. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire—
Preserve a nation? You've definitely—
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her—
An additional condition?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So, don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, this might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time.
Traveler?
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this time.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Let's get down to business.
No, my sword!
Ready, steady, go!
Goose on the loose!
Annihilate.
A little loose!
Let's dance.
Witness the power of Gugwa! Rain up!
Cut down.
The pinnacle of excellence!
La 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 la.
Extinguish!
The abyss has come. Holy proclamation. Truth shall set you free.
Off to the freezer!
Annihilate.
The truth shall endure.
Animal hypostase. Don't break my glasses.
Spirit Blade.
Let's stir things up! West Wind, carry me!
Absorption test.
Going under. Getting here. From whence you came.
Thus saith the animal!
Swirl. Mark 2. Yeah.
Surprise baptism!
Dead reckoning. Frost.
May the Archon protect you!
Yeah. Animal test 6308.
Swift and merciful.
Submit for judgment. Getting here.
Let's stir things up. Say it again.
From whence you came.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Surprise baptism.
Frost is coming. Going up.
Absorption test.
Forth, my blade. Getting here.
What's up with you today? You feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over. Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. He looks and he keeps spacing out.
Very peculiar.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju.
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition. Hence my concern. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But...
Huh?
Curses... Why don't you rest here? In the meantime...
Oh, must be a rare... Well, just get some rest. Traveler! Rise up! For what? A cut? What? Did you scratch your... Nope, nothing there. Oh, but then again, then it's... Or,
Something is missing?
did you just say something?
The flesh remains.
Ah! What the... Right! Child's been looking...
Tell me. Tight-lipped, huh? You. I'll take a...
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make...
Chef Mao, I'll take a...
Coming right...
At the end, if you want my help. Now, I was investigating. Part of your soul is damaged.
Neither of those... Well, should we trust... She mentioned an abyssal... Yeah, Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what John...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well...
So, that's all we know, Miss...
So, you... I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here.
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom?
Seeing things.
Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they did. Even Paimon was. Oh.
Bring it!
Whoa. Huh. Looks like they're collecting something. What?
Let my name echo in song! There is no escape! May I present Teamwork is Dreamwork! Let's light it up! Let the mountain's veins boil! Now you shall perish! Shine down!
So, this is what they were collecting. Yeah. What is going on here?
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within. Together, these remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. There are traces left, but they're fading fast.
Nothing. Just wanted to. She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're. It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. Unlike you. Now, can we please get back on track?
Okay. Right. The god remains. In our experience.
Maybe it's a good thing, but the remains aren't just gone. They were taken. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There are victims like you, something similar. Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world.
Wait, you mean the star?
42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should... Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely. Something has been leaked. This time, it only took a frag... No one knows. Considering how much... We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing.
Well, great! You seem super
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me. You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction. You would do well to remember that.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But nope. She's, well, whatever. Ah! Anyway, the... Whoa!
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here. It is. I don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed.
Ajax? So...
Yes, well, now. Both your description, the thief who stole abyssal power can grant us... Okay. Do you plan to... That tracks.
And you're saying that's not...
Depends on your I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means a little abyss crypt.
Dream mirror?
It means, since you haven't with Dream Mirror.
Huh.
Tough to say. To play it safe.
Wait, does that mean the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples. You're already a pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and but that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time...
Oh, she moved... So, last time, Skirk seems...
Ready? Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basic. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword fight.
You bet! There's Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching... Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka... Yeah, we've met... You sparred with a bunch of them too, right?
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need to use the human body as an analogy. Improving your sword fighting is like... You need to do some... Only then.
Wait, Paimon thought you...
One day, there are no that's all I have to... Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person, and ask yourself, what lies beneath the surface? What's their Now take that, and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up! Dance with the waves!
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachitsutsu.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch.
Go get some sleep.
Cause he's a crabby.
Excuse me.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about, but I'd still...
I went diving, and oh, and when it's time to eat, I'll come back on my...
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch a cold. You spoil that child, you know.
Let the...
The stars shimmer mountains as far... It can't be the... but...
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
We'll never make it!
Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from up.
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these sap.
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that...
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife to prevent them from making some kind of
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
Dad? Mom? Skirk, you're all right? Thank heavens.
I'm so happy to see you, sweet girl.
What happened? You're bleeding.
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can! Don't trust anyone! Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we... My clever girl.
Whenever you remember, life is a gift.
Break down the door! Look what we have here. You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make you!
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training. This time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, new day? Well, except...
The way I see it, the first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next, the natural energy of Tevada, abyssal power. My master, the elemental energy of Tevada. Akina, call it respecting local norms. The abyss stand. It's a technique I learned from some so I've heard. But is purification just thinking out? True growth. So use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Windblade! Windblade!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
With the wind! Windblade!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
Go!
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Water jet! Huh? What? Go! Water jet! Go! Go!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield, it means your ass, so be bold. Do not be afraid. Very good. It seems long enough. Get some rest.
What is the secret to power? Longing, hatred, self-preservation. No. The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home. Fear, that fear is now part of you. Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering. After all, bones. Good Skirk. Once again, you...
Cold.
These are signs that you are adapting to the... Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential... but you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. You must learn... Get up, Skirk.
Hopefully you got... Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the fight, so...
From your training so far, that's only part. Now, ready? Just like you.
Hey, no fair!
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you... Strong emotions will always arise in combat. How amusing. But you Let's begin. This is your final training session. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet! Go! Go! What? Yeah! Yeah! Go! Go! Water jet! Water jet! Yeah. Go! Yeah! Water jet! it!
Not bad. Better than I expected. Getting the hang? The first step to...
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you...
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell that's to be expected. There's a limit. Get some rest. No point training further if you manage to push...
Skirk is amazing. Yeah, well, I heard Master.
Incredible.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light? Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many...
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the...
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past, and be—
Run! Skirk!
Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying... You hail from beneath the... As the Conrian...
Well, I'm a
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you a piece of advice in return. Although it might not be what you want. I know the pursuit of strength is important. Ignore her existence for too long.
Right? Ta-da! A barbecue! Of course you are! Ah, well.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat.
Okay. It's pot...
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, when Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed you and I might never meet again, Traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me... Okay, not the angle I was expecting. I knew that was even with the dream. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too... Since you've seen... No. No. Several hundred... But this is... To become... For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he wants.
You make it sound... But it's been years.
Well... Hey, Jack. His situation is different than yours. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Children can't... Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach... Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The weak and the lowly have no right to remember me. Wake up your companion. Oh, and...
Yep.
This is near the castle.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience...
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety. Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, Traveler.
All right.
Merciless. Paradigm shift. Merciless.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful! Don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Into the void! Fearless!
Go!
Hey, what are you two doing here? Dusty, like an abandoned house. Let's press on.
Fearless.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his house? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to
This should be the place where you were attacked. The missing part of your soul should be near. Our opponent must have covered.
Hold on! Look! The spikes are—
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room. Our enemy took part of your soul for. From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just got—
In the Guili Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his target. Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, purify, whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate, if you want. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. How did you get the power of the all-devouring
The all-devouring— Oh, of course!
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own strength. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that. Which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul.
The Foul? Who dares call him foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew? You're struggling to hold a basic...
Just a little.
Look! It's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action. Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come after a single... You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let's get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to...
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. But...
Phew. Oh,
I no longer sense his presence. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. It's called the all-devouring...
yeah.
Your dragon friend, it's a different story, but I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. Exactly. And I believe that
No way!
This isn't my first...
But, what? Plus, how are you gonna get home? So, sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad.
Fair enough. Then take this. The Bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planning to...
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? I'm a...
Bring it!
Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? I'll be collecting my paycheck. Oh, sure thing. Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble.
Ah! You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke. Okay, fine.
I noticed there was only one bed.
Wait.
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain.
But your shoulder... Hey, don't just... whatever. Let her tire herself out. Let's get some sleep, Traveler.
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze. Run.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you...
About 60%.
Whoa!
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last. No, I need to meditate.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days. Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help. Be right back.
That's right. This isn't your first time here. But what you remember is... I only managed... Call it... Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the... Oh, you know, this river, strength accumulates, but when all she sees...
You must learn.
This isn't my first...
The answer to one mystery. Let's follow the river upstream. Like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed... Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirks.
You now have what it... No one can become a worthy warrior through imitation alone. I have given you fangs and claws.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
Indeed. We will still have contact through the Abyss. But know this.
Why?
I have told you before. Fear is... You have tasted, but as living being, yet now...
That is what Skirk's master, the foul, Sertologi looked like at one point in time. Of course, as a higher being, he could appear as a beast, a human, or even a monster that defies description. The form you see him in here, clad in abyssal armor, is the one he usually wears.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to To do that,
I'll let you in on a little secret. The scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it first. Shall we? We've made it.
I have set. No tears this time.
Can I ask a question? I keep thinking.
I saved you. It has been too long. So.
But I don't.
What you want matters among the bound.
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, after some time, it was not. I almost don't want to reach the end. What is simply this? It was a space. Skirk's parent. No one had it. Skirk had skipped school that day. Like countless people, their lives were. If Sertologi hadn't been there in that moment, the fire would have claimed her life too. And there, because she and her people were, as the initial further research, for that reason, senseless as if those with power get to decide. No one wants to. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this.
I have things. I want someone to witness her suppress all those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past. I am who
You're wrong. Your existence makes me weak. Don't forget, it was a penchant.
Even so, learning from strip yourself.
The difference is that I allow you to exist. I've shouldered every.
That is the problem. On the grand, think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think
That isn't what we need.
Exactly what we... Aren't you curious?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only...
Then look around. You cast it. Now?
And do you think that means I...
Thank you for saying that. To be honest, but what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to...
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare down.
I'm sick of being a kid.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dancing Water. I am not the dancing water.
Thank you.
I should be thanking.
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, I once asked my... He said no. But in a world without... That's why. An idea that... But... That means I'm... Yes. Although his decision to train me was... I know. He's no longer into that. But he sends me every time I hear... Maybe that means... I don't know what Master has planned. But I have to be ready. Help me?
Oh, you're... Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she... You're both okay.
What does it look like? Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey.
Okay, but whatever. Paimon brought back
All right. It's about time.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good.
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But the good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches this time. So, let's go. Same place as last time.
The fog is gone! Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that, too? Really?
It's a subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is, to them, he represents ultimate power.
Okay. Oh, Nervalette isn't here this...
Water jet! Bombs away!
Into the void! Extinguished!
Water jet! Water jet! Wipe out!
Your training, I hope.
Go! Water jet!
This world.
Merciless.
Go!
Another star goes out! enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle. Well, have
Such
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. This is the first time I've heard you.
100?
Sounds like you and...
Of course. Might as well. I trained the sword. Over time, my heart hardened. We were... Yet...
That does sound like...
He was the first when I was 10. After his grand endeavor was successful.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. Your death was once what we worked so hard.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an...
Are you sure? Wise indeed. Nor I. You know as well as... all that a veneer
sounds...
Of course. I'll be leaving then. Oh, and...
Waiting for me in the primordial sea.
Your heart?
Because, of course...
So, even with that will, but that is not...
You're right. I miss you. Sir Tilo, I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear. We're like a...
True. But I made up my mind long... Besides...
Oh?
Since you're his friend, first time we came here. But when you had to devote all your... It was the joy of a...
Interesting. You're right.
Exactly. One where his opponent forces him to use all his... After which, for that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. What a bat...
Are you okay?
Too many different Sertologi.
I can. It's not a suitable... The impurities will... But it will be a time...
If we are climbing...
I will reach the top of this mountain. And you, Scoff.
It's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't... Once again, we've proved... Wow, today sure went by fast. It's night already.
Yes.
Great! Huh.
I suppose it's because the false star... It's not real. Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to... Time marches out. Though we gaze upon a false sky.
Ugh. Ever since we met, if it's too big a job for... We've met.
I suppose when it comes. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions. I suppose, regardless, one without war. For this, we must all. Goodbye, traveler.
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being. Hey! What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow?